Dante over there. He's a bad show. There he is over there. He went to John Muir. And during this period of time, it was when Seattle Public Schools decided that they were going to have the Horizon programs. And Dante didn't pass the test, but he was elected to go into the Horizon program. And I forget the name of the teacher, but she was one of the great ones. Because what she did was make sure that he performed at a very high level and was very creative. Maybe that's where he gets the art from, but was very creative. The following year, I'll never forget the administrator of John Muir coming to me to say, your child can no longer participate in the Horizon program. Why? Because he didn't pass the test. Therefore, he will need to go to a regular classroom. And so I'm trying to figure out from the teacher now, is that what you reported? Was he not meeting the standards that you had set for every child? Not for him, but for every child. And her comment was, I want it back. I want to continue. But because of the system, and I'm going to call it system, and the person who's running the system said he didn't pass the test, so he couldn't remain. Now, let me just fast forward. Maybe 2 years later, maybe a year later, someone said he needs to be in special ed because there's a learning disability here. And I couldn't believe the words that I was hearing, given the experience that he was coming from a Horizon program. So you see the disconnect when it comes to measuring, understanding one's ability to perform. And that's why it becomes important for you all to be clear about how your child is performing, and I'm going to use those core standards. Be very clear about that so that you can know at every level, from first, I guess, pre, all the way to 12, how your child is performing, so you can ask the question. Now, that was my experience with special ed. Now, let me also move to my daughter was assigned to special ed. She sometimes had what they call the stuttering problem. But the good news is she was in and out. It wasn't a death sentence. And so I say that because I've seen the good and I've seen the bad of special ed. Sometimes it's misused. And so I don't believe every child should stay in a special ed, self-contained classroom for life. Don't believe that. Now here's an example, here's a simple example. I know of children who catch the bus, I know children who take the yellow cab to school, to and from, back and forth, every single day. And why? Because they can't ride the bus with all the other children because of behavioral issues, right? So now I then ask the question, why does that child get on the bus to go out to South Center and go shopping and bring clothes back or bring tennis shoes back home? What is the difference?